Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, so the week is nearly over. It's Thursday for me. Got locals on Saturday again. And these are the games from last Saturday. From last locals. It was a good day. Trying to accumulate enough credit to get like more than one box of dual power. Because I want to get, first of all, I need to get 3 of the new Stardust, because Dark Neon Storm is coming out. So you guys know I already made. If you haven't watched the video, it's I made a deck profile with the Stardust Assault mode, because we're getting the new support, which is amazing. It's a 1-card Stardust Assault mode basically, and that's really good. And you can search it with Tanky. It's amazing, dude. But I think for that you're gonna need to get bells, ghost bells, because the deck loses to Cobalt the Great. So you're gonna need to have you're gonna need to play those, and it's a good thing, because you're gonna get the option to possibly get it in dual power if you do get it, because it's a second print. But I think it's very important, because like Cobalt the Great just sucks, dude. Like you can't really do much about it. Although like you might be able to be resilient with it, because it's so consistent to getting everyone, like getting it turn after turn. So it's not too crazy, but like you just want to be able to just like negate something and then try to go Cobalt the Grave, you go Bell, like that means you negated what you wanted, and then it got that's another card out of their hand. And on top of that, like if you saw the build, it's mainly like a Cypherine build, where because you tribute, right? So tribute is cost, and then it feels empty, and then you trigger your Cypherine special, go on the Stardust, and then make another one. Like that's really good. You're gonna get traps, spells, monster effects, attacks, trigger or summon. Like it's like, why wouldn't you do that? And then the new Cypherine link is to come out too. That's pretty exciting as well. So the deck's gonna be freaking good, man. Like I think it has a lot of potential. But right here I'm going up against Joyal. A lot of you have been asking me for the deck profile for my Salamangreat deck profile. It's anything but standard, so just be prepared for that. It's so obvious. It's so like what the heck? You see what I mean? But yeah, I opened up a bit weird, right? I opened up a Veiler. I mean that's an interaction, right? Like I guess hitting the right thing at the right time should be enough to like stumble and hinder Joyal. But I want to be able to get at least another thing. So either the rage or the roar. But I think the roar is much more. Although rage is manipulative, because like you can hold it longer, whereas roar is like you have to do it. So you know, so it's like But I feel like you just 2 negations it should be good. Like, you know, stopping 2 things instead of like waiting for something. Whereas like it's a bit weird, because with rage, you like the minute they go Bailings and then link Bailings away, and then you try to pop, they get protection instantly. So that was I was thinking that a lot, and I was thinking like, okay, so the only way I lose this setup, because I really like doing this setup where you end on Phoenix and that, because I opened up a little bit odd. So okay, so Fusion of Fire, right? That was like his only like the blowout card at this moment, because you could just use both Marmoteers and it'd be gone. So this way, right? He's either gonna have the Stelio play, where he links away the Stelio and bounces either the Phoenix or the Wolf, right? Like the odds are to bounce the Wolf. So that means that he's gonna have to use one of his monsters to use Fusion of Fire with, right? So then I won't be game, like it won't be as critical as if he didn't do the Stelio play. So it puts him in awkward scenarios where I set up to where if everything goes according to plan, it'll be simplified to where it just battle, and that's where Phoenix comes in. And dude, it's just amazing. But of course, Fusion, he hard open Fusion of Fire. It's a one of something. I don't know. That would have been just brutal, but it just didn't. He didn't have it open, so he's trying to set up for it and try to get to it. So which I guess I kind of set up to where I don't automatically lose while interacting with the roar and the Veiler. Like of course he had the twisters, so it kind of forced my roar, so that was a bit unfortunate. But the fact that you can bluff that back row, like, because you don't know what that is. Like, I know what that is, you know what that is, but Joyal at the moment didn't know what that was. So it's like he's thinking like, oh, well, how? Because like I was trying to make him think like it was rage, so to make him contemplate and think like, oh, okay, that must be rage then, you know. So like I wanted him to be hesitant, and have him like do other, like, basically use resources that he doesn't need to use to play around rage, when in fact it wasn't really rage, but it did its job to where it bluffed and it made him use things that he wasn't meant to do. Like, oh, like of course in hindsight, if he knew that it wasn't rage, he wouldn't waste all the resources he did to try to I guess play around it. So that worked out perfectly. But yeah, like it's like in the background you hear Josh. He's like just sitting. He's just talking about how like this play is bad. But I'm like, it's good. Like I don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Like it's some sort of justification towards it, you know. Like, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Like how I simplify it, like getting the right thing at the right time, like holding the Veiler as long as I did, because I knew that the only way to do it is he would win or be a blowout is if he fusion of fire. And later in the game, and after the game one, Joyal was like, yeah, I got greedy or something. Like he messed up. Like there's gonna be a point where he doesn't bounce my thing with Stalio, because he was confident that he was gonna get the fusion of fire back. So he was thinking like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for I'm going all in, right? So he goes to try to go for the I guess the blowout play, which is adding back the fusion of fire, and then he gets hit by the Veiler. I'm like, yeah, that's why you gotta make sure you know where you're at in like what position you're on, so you know exactly how you'll lose and what you can afford to hold off on. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up to lose. Like if I Veilered earlier, odds are he had more resources to get to the wolf and get to the fusion of fire, and you know, like some of you might have just Veilered the gazelle, but I felt like, although it's a minimal chance that he opened the fusion of fire, I still didn't want to like lose to it, you know. Like I just didn't want to just straight up lose. So that would have been horrible. So I was like, okay, well let's just hope he doesn't do the play. We'll see. Wait, he sends Falco and sets it, because like I think he wanted to, like, just in case he does get stopped, he had like another recursion play with Jaguar. Was Falco like, I don't know. But this is all hindsight talking, right? Like this is all hindsight. Like, oh, I should have done this after the fact. And although it's fun to contemplate after the fact, at that given moment, that's where you have to shine. It's either you can do it, capitalize on it, or you can't. And yeah, that was insane. But yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited about Dark Nearstorm. Pretty excited about this weekend to maybe hopefully get the required store credits, so I can get multiple boxes and just get the 3 starters. I mean, of course I can just get the individual promo cards, but like it's exciting, right? Just the opening product, open packets. It's just exciting to get, because like, I mean, seeing as how the ratios people have been getting. Some people got really lucky, like Sam. People got an insane box, dude. Like that was crazy. And then you have people that open up really bad, like just like I don't know, it's like, I don't know. But dude, and then I was watching if you watch that meme, that Simo video where there's a guy playing Cyber Dragon Orcus and he's playing Quick Draw. That was pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. Like, I mean, it discards the Orcus, I guess, and then it's a level 5 to make Cyber Dragon, and then I mean, like all you need to do is, I think the whole point was to basically make Cyber Dragon to negate anything that prevents the Mermaid from resolving, or the Orcus, or the PK, you know. So like it's like basically you can make a Crystal Wing if you want to negate any hand trap. But I think Cyber Dragon Infinity just negates anything, spell, trap, or monster, so no permanents, you know. But I guess that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, that was a crazy day, dude. I got a few more games to post up. And at the end of this video, like I think I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'm not sure if my phone got too hot because it's like recording all day from like 11 in the morning to like 7 at night. So it's like recording the whole day because I have like the 128 gig iPhone. So it's like a lot of memory. So that's really cool. But it gets really hot. So for whatever, I think that must have been the reason why it just like it cut the ending of the match. You see what I mean? Like you see most of it. But like, towards the end, just in case, like some of you, like, wait, what happened to the rest of the game? I'm telling you now that it's corrupted. There's this joke that goes around on my locals because like whenever I lose, for whatever reason, some of the files just like I said they get corrupted, and it's a coincidence that okay, well like it's corrupted and I lost. Like so it's like a joke. It's a meme that okay, if I lose, the video's not going up. that's so funny. But sometimes that like. It's just either if the game is like really one-sided towards like I guess it's like it's like if it's not entertaining enough, then I'll be like okay, there's no point of putting it up. Or if like there's a bunch of misplays happening, or like some things that are not meant to be doing. Like oh, if someone forgets something, then I kind of like oh that's too many of those, you know. So I can't put that up there, you know. I mean I can to have you guys just criticize it and I'm like oh, what the heck was that about, you know. I guess that'd be fun, but I don't know. It just feels because it takes a lot like because it takes a little bit to edit these games, right? Because I gotta like make them shorter so they can render faster and upload faster, and that takes time. I mean, I could just not do the cutscenes where the time where it's like waiting and thinking. I could just leave those in and not edit it out. But I think it just takes longer to render and longer to upload. So it's like. Yeah, so that's why the cutscenes are there to just I guess to make the uploading process a little bit more smoother. Yeah, there's some things that I do in this game. I'm like, what was I doing? Like, there's a when I get Hida out, and I was like, what was the point of me doing that? Like, once again, it's like if you watch the previous videos, I talk about how being able to know the deck and then comprehend the situation and be aware of what you're doing instead of just like just autopilot, you know. It's like you actually have to think, and that's a bit it takes quite a bit of effort to consider all the stress, the time limit, your opponent's reactions, taking that into account, and then having that influence your psychological play. Like, oh, does he have that? Oh man, I saw him like be hesitant. You know, so it makes you think sometimes. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, towards the end, the game cuts off. But yeah, just be aware of that. And I'll just let you guys finish the game. I'll be uploading more. Yeah, I'll be uploading more. I'm editing them now. But yeah, dude, Darkness Storm, dual power this weekend. That's gonna be it. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy the game.
Guys, salad should there's like a billion ways that guys should
Hey, you might know. Gee, I hope no one. Wait, is this the Holly? No, I'm old. Oh, very good. Yeah, Holly's
Alan, he keeps ogering in the salad bar.
It's good. Stop them right now.
I want to.
Yeah. The only play around it is like after.
I like ogre.
I'm just gonna sit here and roast him while he can't respond.
I like the salad in the net, but not in the mirrors. Stop sleeping. Man, you're a really skinny tank. Yeah, he's waiting. Thanks. Bye, Felicia.
No, yeah, roar. Yeah.
Get him, please.
Oh.
You're gonna tell you, I think. You're willing to, yeah.
Yeah.